This Is the End is gold. It's directed by Evan Goldberg, who did work with Seth Rogen on movies like Superbad and Pineapple Express. It stars Seth Rogen, James Franco, baruchel, and Jonah Hill, just to name a few actors. And audiences know when Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg pair together, magic happens on screen. It's a movie that makes fun of celebrities and asks what would happen when a bunch of actors must survive in an apocalyptic world. When this movie was released, people were going crazy over how the actors were portrayed. Jonah Hill acting like this fake condescending actor, and Cera being a coked out party animal was hilarious. It's a comedy movie that still holds up today. It's a great stoner and hangout movie with lots of laughs. It's not the perfect comedy movie. At some point the story gets dull. It's almost as if the writers didn't know where to go with the story and just started throwing a bunch of bits at the audience in hopes one of them would entertain. The jokes get a bit redundant and overstay their welcome. I think part of that is because Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen have an improvisational approach to filmmaking. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Goldberg said about 85% of the movie was improv. I'm almost certain the best parts of the movie came from these actors improvising and just being naturally funny. But I think that's also the reason the movie suffers. The jokes get off on a tangent and bring the movie off the main storyline. I think story is the main driving force in any movie, even in a comedy movie. The jokes and the bits should revolve around moving the story forward. But then again, don't listen to me. I've never produced a successful multi-billion-dollar movie. Leave that to this guy. But when the movie ends on a musical number with the Backstreet Boys, I was happy as hell, and that shit was hilarious and fun. Everything I thought that was bad about this movie I took back. Especially when Franco didn't end up in heaven at the end of the movie, because fuck that guy. All in all, I really enjoyed this movie. I can see myself watching this movie at a party with a group of friends, smoking some joints, taking shots, having a good ass time. The jokes were a bit overplayed for my taste, but it was still hilarious and featured funny ass references to movies the actors have starred in, like 127 Hours, Superbad, and Pineapple Express. Not to mention the funny ass cameos from Emma Watson, Cera, and Channing Tatum. And I think one of my favorite scenes was Danny McBride when he wakes up and he just starts saying some random ass funny shit and eats all their food and rations and all their resources. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I'll be posting more videos like this one. I'll see you next time when Cera slaps Rihanna's ass.
Let's bring it. When you feel defeated.